What up, you guys? Mr. Money1235 here yet again with the first album of 80s week, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. There's only one thing that I have to say when talking about this album. Do you enjoy rock and roll? Do you enjoy rock music? Do you enjoy any form of rock music whatsoever? If you answered yes, then I found the perfect album for you. This album is seriously nothing but hard-ass licks, loud guitars, drums, and screaming vocals from Axl Rose. I was going to include this in my classic album review series, and I still kind of am, because this is definitely the most famous Guns N' Roses album. Guns N' Roses these days are just... Axl Rose is just a fucking maniac. He's crazy. He still gets pissed off. He can't sing anymore. He thinks he's the greatest thing ever. Chinese Democracy was seriously as bad as people say it is. I don't like it at all. So if you're going to listen to Guns N' Roses, you might as well just stick with the 80s. This album features pretty much everything that Guns N' Roses is famous for. Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, Paradise City. All three of those songs are featured on this album. I think what people seem to be forgetting, though, is that there is actually a good amount of awesome deep cuts on this thing. It's So Easy, Night Train, Out to Get Me, Mr. Brownstone, My Michelle. Honestly, this whole album is just pretty much fucking awesome. I think Axl's vocals are really good on this thing too, but it's no surprise. This album came out in 1987, by the way. So I know it's awesome, you know it's awesome. We're going to be jamming out to these songs for many, many years to come, which is why I think this deserves its place as a classic album. Seriously, this album is never going to die. People are going to be passing this down from generation to generation, just like we do Beatles albums. And I think even in the year like 2025, we're still going to be hearing Oh Sweet Child of Mine, Welcome to the Jungle, and fucking Paradise City on radio stations. So like I said, if you enjoy rock music, if you like to do rock horns up, any of that shit at all, just get this fucking thing. You're gonna love it. It's easy. Easy sale. Mr. Money1235.